Information powerhouses wandering the universe aimlessly on a never-ending journey looking for the perfect complement of their individual skills and talents. A partner to fight the ignorance and capitulation that holds this country in its grip. And when they united, Vantage Point was born. A lexicon of pointless views and opinions, a brain trust of sorts, a megalithic... Crap, Tom, could you put that up, please? A megalithic paradigm. Never mind. Oh, shut up, dog.
Echo, echo, echo.
Jakey Jake, how you doing tonight?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Rich? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another show of Vantage Point. Real quick, I want you guys to share this out. We're also on YouTube and Twitter and stream.me. So welcome aboard. What's going on, Rich?
It's been a long day. It's been a hard day, but that's okay. We're about to go out and celebrate our 25th wedding anniversary tomorrow. So
awesome.
I'm off for a week. So yeah, it's all good. I could
Congratulations.
Could handle anything. Yeah. Marriage, an institution. It's dying, but we're trying to keep it alive.
Yes. The divorce rate, I think, is at 50-50 now. So it's good to see success out there.
Yeah. Well, day at a time.
So welcome, everybody. We're going to maybe cover a couple of new topics and then maybe a serious segment down the road. But the first thing, obviously, we need to cover is this whole Bill Cosby thing. What a mess. Hey, there he is, Fat Albert. Welcome to the studio. I didn't know we had him on. That was pretty good. He surprises me, myself.
Hey, how far has Fat Albert fallen, huh?
Let me tell you, it's sad.
And loudly, you can't go anywhere without seeing it today, can you?
No, everywhere you check. And it's sad because, they called him America's dad. And here he is being hauled off in handcuffs. Obviously, they say he did what they said. He was found guilty in a court of law, not a guilt by the court of public opinion like Kavanaugh's going through. We'll touch on that in a little bit. But, justice. Justice is served.
Justice is served, yeah. They talked about the fact of whether or not he was going to get house arrest, and everybody was rooting for that. But ultimately, he never took the stand. He never apologized. He never threw himself on the mercy of the court. He just went in there with that attitude. And, and the judge said, no, this is how it's going to be. So, yeah, what is he, 81 years old?
Yeah.
Not going to go well for him the rest of his life, I don't think.
No, and, his spokesperson came out afterwards, and she read a statement from the wife, Camille. My wife, Camille. I remember that. And, he was blaming, bad video, audio that shouldn't have been, and the race card, of course, everything except taking responsibility for what he did to these women, stole their innocence. And, it's a sad day. It's a sad day.
Yeah, it was tough, but, it just goes to show that it doesn't matter who they are. You cannot put them up on a pedestal. You don't know what's going on in their lives.
That's right.
Take everything with a grain of salt and give them their due, but only what's due, So, yeah. Sad.
Absolutely. A lot of people get lost in the character they play on TV or in movies, and they forget that, they're not the same people. They're just playing a role.
Yeah.
So we've seen a lot of that. It looks like Hollywood's starting to fall now, Holly Weird, as I call it. So we'll see who's next.
Yeah, right now they're saying that his star on the Walk of Fame will not be removed. That's what they're saying right now. And
right.
I guess my thing is this. My only problem with it is if Bill Cosby's going to jail for 3 to 10 years for what he did, where's the justice for the victims of all these priests that that are sitting out there and what they get Vatican justice, which is a slap on the hand. I mean, I'm not going to get too much into that, but yeah,
no, absolutely,
absolutely. There does seem to be some sort of there should be a tit for tat on that, but yeah, crazy stuff. I'll tell you what.
I seen something today where they were on the steps of, I believe, the courthouse, and they were trying to get the statute of limitations changed on the whole Catholic priest thing. What a mess. Now, what's funny is they'll destroy Donald Trump's star, but I guarantee they won't touch Bill Cosby's star.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to go there and smash it and try to remove it. It's a disgrace, really.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, crazy stuff. And it's just sad to see an American icon go down. Obviously, I grew up in an era that watched the Cosbys, and yeah, thought it was a really cool show. But yeah, obviously not a cool guy.
Well, let me take a minute to welcome those on YouTube. I haven't really checked to see if anybody's watching over there. Also, we're live on stream.me, Vantage Point on stream.me. And obviously, we're here on Periscope. I can't really see who's watching here. I think Sandra's here. Arnie from Hawaii.
Wow, Hawaii.
Yeah, he lives in Maui, Arnie Maui.
Man,
and,
must be
Sandra
nice.
is one of my longtime faithful people. She's always here. So you guys, please share it out. You can follow Rich also on 1600 Reasons Why on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm just learning the trade here with Jake. So yeah, not really up on everything. Not as much content. I am going to be trying to take a lot of drone footage and stream it live.
Yes.
While we're down there at the coastal area, which I can't say because I haven't told the spousal unit where we're going to be staying yet. So yeah, so I can't really say anything about that. But yeah, so
yeah. Now you're going to the Carolina coast, but you'll be more north than where the damage is from the storm, correct?
More south, yes.
Oh, more south.
Yes. So as it was taking a turn, I was like, uh-oh. But
wow.
Yeah, so no, we're going to be good. We're going to be good.
Yeah, I like that drone you got. That thing gets some amazing footage. I definitely want to put some of that up for sure.
Yeah, the Mavic DJI, unsolicited, unsponsored, as is everything that we say around here. But
right.
Yes. But yeah, I got the DJI goggles. It's just a different experience. It really does make you feel like you're there. So I would encourage anybody.
I know. I went to visit Rich, and he was like, "Here, put these goggles on and fly this $2,000 machine and these $1,000 goggles." I'm like, "No, I'm good." He's like, "Come on, don't be a wimp." And I did. It was really cool. It's really cool. I had a good time with it.
Yeah, and then me and that guy settled on his windshield, so we're good on that. We got all that squared.
Got a little control. We should have live scoped that. No, he's kidding. Kidding. I don't want to get any hate mail.
License plate PVZ 1256. So sorry about that.
Yes. Is that the plate number?
That was it.
Oh God. So that's a fake plate number. If
yes.
Somebody does own that plate number. We did not dox you, by the way. Not on purpose anyway. We do not dox people here.
That's funny.
A lot of people actually don't know what doxing means. That's when a troll, a person with no life, gives up your anonymity on social media, and they put out your real name and your address and where you work and where your family works, and that's called doxing. I don't know what it actually stands for. Maybe documents. I don't know. Right. I have no idea.
Sounds good. Sounds plausible. Could be that.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to get back to you on that. The other thing we wanted to talk about is the Kavanaugh accusers. Now, I'm going to take a little different take on what everybody else is covering. Obviously, Thursday supposedly is going to be the hearing. I personally don't think she's going to show up. They keep moving the goalposts. They keep changing everything. But what I want to cover the angle on is men out on dates, and when you go to parties, teenagers, men, whatever, wear body cams.
Yes.
It's the only way you're going to prevent anything.
Yes.
Now, half of me is joking about that, but half of me is serious.
Yes.
In this day and age, there's no way to protect yourself anymore. Even if you don't go to the party, apparently you're going to get accused of something. So if you're wearing a body cam and you can show, hey, I was there, but, I was downstairs and I was watching SpongeBob. I wasn't up there getting drunk or whatever. Not that grown men should be watching SpongeBob. That might be a little weird.
No, it's good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, okay. Sorry for those SpongeBob fans out there.
Now, you're not talking about the normal filming we try to talk them into, right, Tone?
What do you mean?
Yeah, the you talked about doing the videoing.
Oh, am I talking about what kind? Like the one that actually films it?
Yeah, I mean when you try to talk them into letting you film them, you're not talking about that. You're
right.
No, you're talking about for safety. You're talking about plausible deniability is what you're talking about.
Right.
Yes, right. Absolutely.
Now I had, just to expand on that, I had an idea a while ago having politicians wear body cams.
Absolutely.
I mean, because imagine the corruption would instantly go away. Just like we have our police officers wear body cams when they're on duty, when they're on the clock. Politicians should wear body cams. No more secret back deals and this and that. And I said this. No, I didn't say that. I voted this. No. Wear body cams. All that goes away. Hell, everybody just wear a body cam all the time. That's it. That's the solution.
I don't see any civil right issues with that. I don't see.
No, not at all. No, it's just a police state. Just everybody, cameras everywhere. That's the solution. No, honestly, I don't know, Rich. What are we gonna do about this world?
I don't know, but one of the things I was mentioning was the fact that it just strikes me really funny that in the Supreme Court realm, when the ultimate theme is upholding the constitutionality of your rights, the one thing this guy has not been given is the ability to exercise the fact that he's innocent until proven guilty. I mean,
right.
I mean, this is the Supreme Court hearing. If nowhere else, this guy should have the right to innocence until proven guilty, and nothing, obviously nothing's come. Maybe Mueller's got something. Maybe he's got something he's going to.
Well, it's funny because the Democrats are actually saying he doesn't deserve innocent until proven guilty because this isn't a court of law,
right.
And he's running for Supreme Court. What the hell does that have to do with it?
Right.
It's still life. It's still America.
Right.
And until proven guilty. Now, I started a new hashtag. I said it the other day. I'll say it here. I want to try to get this trending.
I like this.
With all 100 people following me on 5 different accounts. So I guess that's 500. It might be the 100 same people, but hashtag innocent till proven conservative.
Right.
Innocent till proven conservative.
Right.
Because honestly, the double standard is just out of control. I know you see it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And no, I like that. I think we should promote that. I'm going to put that up here in just a second. And then people,
all right.
Yeah. No,
there
actually,
you go.
I don't have that ability. I'm not that quick. I would totally.
Oh, not yet.
I would totally ruin everything there, Jake.
Let me tell you, just a shout out to Rich. I kind of convinced him to do all this. He's really not big on social media at all. And he's good with technology and stuff. And I was like, Rich, you have so much knowledge on so many things. You need to get on board with me. So quickly he downloaded OBS and he got all these things and got his camera, and he's got this link that hooks up a 3-prong or 3-pin mic. You can see it on Vantage Point. It's for tech people, so he explains it pretty good.
Also not sponsored. Also not sponsored. That'd be the Shure X2U for anybody who has the XLR. It's actually working pretty great. Yeah. So I had
that's like a link to link up your microphone to USB.
Yes, absolutely. And I had the iSkull. It failed out of the box. Got the Shure X2U. It's actually been working pretty good. So yeah, and thank you for the kudos, Tone. But there was so much. Well,
Sandra Jones right now just said, "Nice job, Rich."
Oh,
Sandra Jones is on Periscope along with Arnie. I think he's still there. I really can't see. Let me try to share this out again. Right now we're kind of shadow banned. They know whatever account I make.
Yeah,
it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
They got it. They got us on lockdown, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Like I always said, if we reached, one person, if we reach 10 people and they talk to people, right now I'm sharing it out to all different people. Speaking of that, YouTube, I will ask you guys to please go to YouTube, which is Vantage Point USA, and subscribe. And Rich likes to remind everybody, ring the bell, which is for the notifications. This way you know right away that we're live. Let me do that. Let me check real quick. Maybe somebody's on YouTube and would like ignoring them.
And actually,
I can't stand.
Yeah, and actually, if you forget it at the end, because Jake was telling me how bad they are about copyright violations, I dabble with EDM stuff, and so I have a ending credit song that'll have the links. Well, actually, they're not links, but they will tell you what the links are to the different various social platforms that you can see us on. Mine has not been filled out yet, but it will be soon. So
well, I don't see anybody on stream.me because we don't have any followers over there. I will remind you also to go to stream.me and follow us, Vantage Point over there. Let me check YouTube real quick.
Yeah, and the only reason we saturate it so much is because as this gets rolling and we get into more and more deeper topics, we figured the shadow banning might be an issue. So we have default after default. So if you go to any of those and you hit the notifications, trust me, if you like it and something gets kicked off, we will drop default to the next thing. We will let you know. Because it's fun and it's good to talk to like-minded people that enjoy entertainment.
Okay, I do see actually somebody over there. Let me grab my glasses. Got to put my glasses on for this one.
Bam.
Fat Albert went away in cuffs. Rocky USA is watching in on YouTube.
Rocky. I bet that's the first time he heard that when someone said his name was Rocky.
Yeah. Yeah, Rocky. Hey, Rocky.
Adrian.
So cool.
We won't even do that. We won't even do
in.
that to you. Thank you.
And let's see.
Organics.
Hey, there he is. Oh, he's laughing over there. He's our one guy watching. Let me check how many people are watching on YouTube. I think one watching now. Well, hey, that's how everybody starts.
You will have all our attention. You will have all our attention.
Our undivided attention goes to Rocky and Sandra and Arnie. I'm not sure who else is over here on Periscope. I'm looking now. But anyway.
Okay, so
welcome, guys.
Okay, so Tony said I could have a moment of a segment called On a Serious Note. Okay.
Yes, welcome our production crew, by the way. Welcome our production crew. They're doing a phenomenal job.
Punch it up, Tone. Thanks. And so Jake is well, actually, I was telling him I was going to do it. He said okay. So I want to talk a second about atrazine. All right. And the only reason this came up is because at my place of business, we had some customers, we got on a subject and it reminded me of something. And you guys may have heard that Bayer Pharmaceutical just bought Monsanto's. So, and Tony always gives me a hard time. And
hold that note. I do have to give a shout out to Lori Brady. She's over there on Periscope. And Mississippi is watching also. I'm just now pulling up the app with my glasses so I can actually see. And anybody else I miss, I apologize. Go ahead, Rich.
Thank you. The mighty Mississippi. Thank you, Lori. So anyway, basically there's this guy that I was watching a long time ago on a TED Talk. And typically I don't watch TED Talks. It's a lot of liberal stuff, but I do enjoy watching the hackers that are on there. They had this gentleman called Tyrone Hayes. And he was on there with this film producer who she was in a term of pregnancy. And he was talking about how he at one time was paid by Syngenta. And now this guy was in a class action lawsuit that he eventually won to be able to release the information. And it was talking about atrazine. And this guy's research involved frogs. And the reason they wanted to find out the effects of atrazine out in the ecosystem. Well, the reason they use
frogs.
On frogs, and the reason they use frogs is because they have no natural defense against environmental, because they're open skin, they absorb everything. And
now I have to stop you there because many of my viewers here also know a guy that goes by the initials AJ, and I can't say his name because we're live on YouTube and they'll shut us down. But AJ likes to talk about frogs too, that certain things turn them to gay frogs. But just wanted to point that out while you're talking about frogs. I know my viewers are going to be thinking of AJ.
Now, do they not like him?
Some like him, some don't. But he was banned recently off of all platforms because they consider him a conspiracy guy. And he kind of talks like this.
Okay.
So there's your hint. All right, go ahead. Back to your thing.
Okay, I won't talk like that. Okay. Don't know if I could, if I wanted to. But basically, we're talking about the same thing. I will say that.
Oh.
And yeah, I will talk about this because what they found out was aromatase is one of the things that was stimulated by atrazine. And they did find out. Now, this is 22 scientists around the world that not only did the study with frogs after he released his findings, but also did it with rodents and also did it with birds and found out the same thing. Now, the problem with this stuff is that it's spread on golf courses, at tree farms. Obviously, the biggest thing is crops of corn, and is also found in the water supplies.
Now, wasn't this all over the news that they were being sued for Roundup or something, right?
Well, and that's one of the things. The funny thing is that this company Syngenta used to be known as Novartis, and and the whole thing of it came down to this, because obviously you know the story of how, you know, the effects it had on frogs, that it actually produced so much estrogen that it was creating ovaries inside their testes.
Oh, so this is what he was talking about. Got it.
Yeah, and I don't know how he talked about it, but
it was a little crazy.
Well, the crazy thing is that the aromatase that it stimulates affects women, and it affects breast cancer, and that's why this guy's study was squished by Syngenta, and he had to have a class on. Now, this guy's at UC Berkeley, and trust me, I have no love lost for Berkeley. Some of the worst things in this country have probably come out of Berkeley, although but the guy's studies were found. I mean, it's been National Academy of Science. I mean, it's pretty well known. But here's
where can they find info on this?
On atrazine, I mean, it's pretty much all over the place. As far as Tyrone Hayes, you can go to a bunch of TED Talks and actually see him explain it a lot better than I ever.
Tyrone Hayes.
Tyrone Hayes, yes.
How do you spell his last name? Do you know?
Hayes. And so if you go to TED Talks, you'll see this, and the story's really compelling.
TED Talks is what, on YouTube? Where is that?
TED Talks is a platform that people go to. It's like well, you go to YouTube. There's even a TED channel that you can go watch. And like I said, if you enjoy it,
not Ted Cruz. We'll talk about him getting run out of a restaurant later.
There you go. But yeah, TED Talks, and you can actually you can watch a lot on hackers there, which is pretty cool too. Some of them good, some of them bad. So anyway, but the gist of it is this, and this is what the whole thing comes down to, what Bayer Pharmaceuticals and Monsanto combining. The problem with it is they've created the problem of aromatase creating this estrogen producing thing in the human body, but then they come out with the solution that actually is an inhibitor for aromatase that stops that gene from triggering. So so the whole because I watched that show and it was like 6 years ago, but only recently has Bayer and Monsanto's combined. It just strikes me as funny, a pharmaceutical company and a mega agricultural company that uses atrazine tremendously would come around. So anyway, we could talk more if it interests people. I'm not going to consume the whole show with it, but I did want to let people know that, yeah, Tyrone Hayes, check out his video. Pretty compelling. If you have some comments about it, let me know. You know, obviously I'm a strong fiscal conservative, but I do realize we only have one ball to live on in some respects. And this is something well documented. The information's there, and I think in this particular case, although I agree with a lot of things the EPA does, I think they've squished. I mean, this stuff's banned in European countries. We haven't done it here. We have kids to think about. This is generations down the road.
Well, it's funny you say that. See, a lot of people think President Trump is anti-environment and anti-EPA, and he's pulling us out of all these accords. He's not. He wants clean air. He wants clean water. He just doesn't want America strangled and the companies of America strangled while China is just pumping everything into the atmosphere, into the water. Right. And he doesn't want us in ridiculous things like the Paris Climate Accord and stuff like that. He believes in regulation, but not ridiculous regulation. So it's ridiculous. Okay, so real quick, Ted Cruz being run out of a restaurant today with his wife.
Yeah.
Now, you can thank Maxine Waters and people like that who openly tell people to go and harass these people, get in their face. What the hell is that? I mean, just because he's a public official means he should be attacked at a restaurant and his wife scared to death? Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm not a tough guy. But you roll up on me and I'm with a woman in a restaurant, you get knocked out.
That's right.
If you get in my face and you scream, sorry. I don't condone violence, but I don't understand these people. Like, I don't understand it.
Well,
why they put up with that? You get in my personal space, I have the right to defend myself. Yeah, I'm going to knock you out probably.
And how does a person of influence that uses their platform to incite violence differ anybody than InfoWars saying this, that, and the other, or using their platform to promote? I mean, you are using a position of power and influence to say, go out and maybe not, I won't say openly incite violence, but That's
Well,
what
they know what they were saying. They were pretty much saying that.
They know what they're exactly. It's what's unsaid that's deafening. So
It's out of control. I mean, and then Tucker, he was doing a show tonight, and he had a guy on there who was kind of, condoning this, going along with it. Like, he's like, okay, so it's okay for me to go outside of your parents' house because you're on my, you're in the public. And the guy's like, no. And he's like, why not? You're saying it's okay over here, but it's not. It's gotten out of control, honestly. It's ridiculous.
It has.
So to get away from anything serious, Rich wanted to do a quick trivia thing. He says people like trivia. I know that.
Tony's got some trivia coming up here. Here you go, people.
Hold on. I'm waiting on him. You want to go first, or you want me to go with my highly experienced? All right, let me go first.
Yeah, I was about to say.
All right. So you're going to see the difference between us right here just in our trivia question. All right. So I'm going to go first. So here's a little trivia. What did Fred Flintstone order at the drive-thru that tipped his car over? We need some music. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, don't do it. We'll get a copyright.
Oh, sorry.
We'll get a copyright charge on YouTube. We got to remember we're on YouTube. We can't play anything.
I don't think they'll recognize it off that version I sang.
No, probably not. Anyway, the answer is ribs. He ordered the ribs and it tipped his car over. Okay, your turn, Rich.
Okay. All right. Was it Mark Twain or was it George Orwell who said, it is fatal to look hungry. It makes people want to kick you. Who said that? Was it Orwell or was it Twain? Who said that? It's fatal to look hungry. It makes people want to kick you. I would say
Orwell.
You were correct.
Holy cow. This is not playing.
See? That's funny.
See? I didn't even know either one of those guys. What?
Now,
Mark Twain's an author.
Okay, now we didn't come up with your answer, okay? So I think we ought to come up with your answer after we go to this commercial break.
All right.
So we're gonna break for a second for commercial break.
All right,
We'll be right back. And now, Jake, how you think that first segment's going?
It's going pretty good. It's pretty good.
Oh, dude, hold on. We don't have a sponsor. We don't have a commercial. Oh, that's right. People, if you will hit that like button, if you will subscribe, eventually we can have sponsors. Only you can make it happen. If you would do that, it would be wonderful. So
Good segue. On YouTube, go to YouTube.
Yeah, shameless plug. Thank you. But
Rocky's over there. He's already subscribed.
Oh, thanks, Rocky. Appreciate it.
Next time you come, bring a friend. It's kind of like going to vote.
Bring
one, bring two, bring four.
Or you can bring bus loads if you don't have any, credentials. You can still get
right. Bring bus loads of illegals.
That's right.
It's okay as long as they have internet.
That's right. Or the real ID. They'll be okay. So hey.
It seems like my broadcast is running a little behind on Periscope, but Sandra did have the answer. Orwell.
Wow.
She did have that. Yeah, I need to. Okay, I need to pay attention to that better.
Does Sandra have the answer to your question as well? Does she get 2 for 2?
I did not see the answer.
Which
was ribs. Ribs tipped over Fred Flintstone's car. Okay, I have another genius trivia question.
Do you? What is it?
Yes, I do. What is the address of the Munsters house on the old TV series, The Munsters? Anybody know that? Maybe I should put my glasses on. I think Periscope on my phone is a lot quicker. Let me see.
I know the street name. I don't know that I have the number correct, but I do have the street name, I believe. But I will give someone else a chance to
I'm checking if we are still live on Periscope. We have 6 people watching over there. Thank you.
Bam.
Oh, I got to click. Why did they do that? You got to click like live. Oh, we actually have 4 people.
Okay.
We lost them.
Well, you throw a test out there and people are going like, okay, I'm out.
That's right. It is 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Okay, I knew the Mockingbird Lane.
That is the answer.
I thought they went like 666 Mockingbird Lane or something.
No, they were probably going to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody said 1900 Fred Flintstone. Sandra. Said 1900.
1900 what? The address?
1900 Fred Flintstone. About to drive, won't be able to type. Yes, no.
No, don't do that while you're
Typing
driving.
and
No,
driving. She won't. She won't.
no.
She's good.
I've been
Mississippi in the house. Welcome, Mississippi.
I've been driving while we did this whole broadcast, and it really hasn't been easy. So don't try that.
No,
Yeah,
he's kidding. It could wait.
It can wait.
It could wait.
It can wait.
I
Don't even.
know that texting and driving thing is very dangerous.
Don't even get me started. That it's crazy. How many people now notice people crossing over the center lines as they're going down the road more than ever before? It's like people creep over into your lane, then jerk it back real quick. It's insane.
Oh yeah, and they're always on the phone. Or the people that walk across intersections while they're on their phone. I love that one. Like, are you serious? You're staring at your phone while you're walking across traffic? It's crazy.
I think you live in the geographic area that might notice that. I don't. So yeah,
Yes,
I don't notice
do.
that. They're walking a long way to get to a corner around here. So yeah.
Sandra says she won't text, but she is there. Okay, good.
All right, good
Be safe,
deal.
Be safe.
Good deal. Well, we're gonna have to take off soon because I do have to get packed. I have a trip ahead of me, and I've done nothing in order to prepare for it, and I want to make
So
sure.
you're a typical man.
Yes, and I want to make sure that the drone is charged up, ready to go.
Good, perfect.
And pack some clothing. So,
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and I think we have an intro now where I don't have to tell you all the an outro.
an outro, yes.
Yes, an outro where I don't have to tell you all the pages to follow us on and all that. So, Rich, what's your final words?
Guys, as I always say, thanks. You could have been anywhere tonight. You decided to come and join us. We had fun. Doesn't matter the numbers. It's the quality that matters. Please, if you liked anything, punch the like button, hit the subscribe button. Notifications, real important. And yeah, thanks again. And oh, by the way, on the ending credits, I did not pipe in a mic, so I won't be able to. We won't be able to talk at all after hearing it. But if you like the song, listen to the whole thing. It's only the beginning of one. Just tinkering with it last night. Decided to toss it up there. It may not even work when we go to it.
That's okay. All right, you guys. God bless.
God bless. Take care.
I would like to begin with a poem in old-fashioned meter. Be good to us, and we will be good to you. Be good to us, and we will be good. I would like to begin with a poem in old-fashioned meter. Be good to us, and we will be good to you. Be good to us, and we will